So, welcome to our Pleiadian broadcast for December 2015. My name's Elisa Logan, and I'm here with Christine Day, Pleiadian ambassador, author, channel, and she's bringing the latest information, tools, and initiations from the Pleiadians. So, Christine.
Hi everyone, it feels really exciting to be here. You know, here we are. I cannot believe that we are into December, the last month of this year. It has been really an incredible ride, and I just am excited about today because we have a lot of wonderful information from the Pleiadians. We're doing this broadcast from our land in Grand Marais, so we have very, very beautiful energies from the communication portals on the land, and so we have a very special edition, I think, with some of the energies being shot on the land that are going to bring the energy right to you. And so I think we have a very exciting show. How do you feel, Elisa?
Well, I am really excited to be bringing this broadcast, our first of hopefully all future broadcasts here from our land in Grand Marais. It feels really timely and important because there's been some new activations of the portals here, and it plays really well into what's taking place on the planet, which we'll talk a little bit about.
Well, it's been a very sacred synergy because the Pleiadians have really said, okay, it's time now that all broadcasts are done from the land so that we can really bring in a new level of energy to everybody out there with all the new energies that are going to be opening up on the planet. We're going to be talking about those. We're sharing those with you, and just really, I just can feel that the difference being here in this very, very powerful place.
Yes. Well, let's just talk a little bit about that. We were guided to come here onto this land a couple of years ago.
3 years in March. It's just gone so fast.
And we're building the first communication portal, which launched the Galactic Series 1. And then in January of this year, we opened up the second communication portal, which moved us into the Galactic Series 2. And in that time frame, there was the Lemurian portal that opened up in the Lake Superior right out from our property. So
it's about a mile out into the water, and we just had a very strong feeling to take some film for you, some video of the water, of the land, of the energy that we're going to be working with in today's show. So we've just placed that next layer in the portal, the second communication portal. Understand, we anchored it and activated it in January. It's taken all year. It's nearly 12 months now since the first layer of that portal was opened. But there are 11 different dimensional layers of activation to be done. And so we were really pushed by the Pleiadians when we just came home to layer this last piece. So the portal's not completed yet, but it is now creating these amazing lines of light, grids out onto the planet. It's almost like a whole new energetic format has taken place between those communication portals.
Yes, you can. We almost immediately could sense the communication accelerate on another level between the first communication portal, the second communication portal, and that Lemurian portal out in Lake Superior, forming that triangle.
Yes, it's almost like a triangular vortex of light that's almost carrying the cornerstone energy, the Pleiadians are saying, for this whole new energetic dynamic of our awakening to begin, which is, it's destined to begin in, I think, 3 weeks' time, about the third week in December. And we'll be, as I said, talk about that more. But I want to stay with these two communication portals and the Lemurian portal. It's like rays of light consciousness being birthed from that vortex that they're forming between them. And so we've got a lot of Pleiadian ships coming around and working with the Lemurians, and we are being kind of woven into this sacred design. And, you know, this is another level of our role that we're finding out about, that we are supporting that transmission of this new dynamic that is going to be anchoring on the earth plane before the new year and into the new year.
Yes, and I feel like many of you out there as well, because there's many of you that have participated in the Galactic Series 1 and the Galactic Series 2 that have activated your own portals out on your land. And I feel that communication has been enhanced with these new activations.
That's an absolute truth. You see, we're all affected. There's this divine synergy, the divine economy of the energies. It's like anyone who owns a Pleiadian communication portal, and there are many around the world, you are going to be accessing a very different frequency. Now we've anchored this layer, this next layer that's created this amazing vortex between the two communication portals and the Lemurian portal.
Yes, and we're going to be bringing that Pleiadian communication portal into the transmissions today. So you all can have another experience of that, because we also worked with that in an earlier broadcast this year.
So I wanted to share with you out there just how we've been affected so strongly, being part of this amazing energetic vortex that's set up between the first communication portal, the second communication portal, and that Lemurian portal. These amazing rays of light that are just transmitting out across the planet. And our role has been defined as holding a cornerstone of that energy. And it has strongly impacted both of us over the last week, just being here in Grand Marais and trying to just come into a new state of being, of adjusting ourselves energetically to everything that's going on.
It has, certainly, and it's required a new level of letting go.
Slowing down.
Trusting without knowing anything.
And really coming into or grappling with a new aspect of my own pure source energy, my connection to the light and my light that has transformed my whole body.
Mm-hmm. And it's really, not knowing anything, and everything that was I thought I knew falling away.
That's a very good point. We're lucky we've been together to share this experience, and just to breathe and keep letting go, because that at times that's all we could do as we adjusted into these new energetic roles.
I know, and it's often we would say, I know something's going on. I have no idea what it is, but it's clear that something's taken place, and it's causing, I don't know how many things I've knocked over, but it's really just about being with that and not needing to know. And as Christine said, really just slowing down and opening to the moment, what's presenting, and that's all there is.
And it's become very clear to us now that we're almost experiencing the energy that is coming onto the planet for all of you out there. And I want to talk a little bit about that, I think, because we can see now the dynamic change within us, both of us. Even though we can't name it, we can feel and experience that incredibly. So do you want me to start off and just talk a little bit about some of the changes that are coming? And this is very important for every one of you out there that are really on your own path. The Pleiadians are talking about every grid line on the earth plane that has been activated up to this point in time is going to come into a totally new role. There's going to be a new multidimensional frequency that is going to open the grid lines to carry this frequency of light. It's going to activate through each one of us, opening up a new level of vibrational consciousness. And it's not a new level. We're going to realign to a new vibrational consciousness of ourselves.
So it's coming in December.
It's expected between the 2nd and 3rd week of December. So this is the first piece, because there's many pieces that are coming. And this is going to really require each one of us to let go on another level, just like we talked about. Slow down, breathe, and understand you will be going through a very strong metamorphosis at that time. It's actually going to open you to a new vision of yourself, a new understanding of a purer part of yourself. It's going to help you really align much more completely into this level of consciousness that you are, that is supposed to come in at the end of December and then accelerate further into January.
I think it's supportive to understand that these energies are coming, and to really just accept what transpires for you within them, and slowing down and just being as much as possible within the moment.
Well, the new consciousness of the Christed energy has been here since August, and it will play a major role at that time in supporting you to move into a very accelerated self-realization process. And some of the transmission today with the Pleiadians is designed to support you in working with this transitional energy and flowing with that transitional energy.
Yeah, I think it's important to have people remember that, because that Christed energy brings a tremendous amount of self-acceptance. And as you're moving through these energies, which are really challenging and everything falling away, that acceptance of meeting yourself in the moment with how this is unfolding for you is going to be very supportive.
Yeah, and and another element that I've experienced, and I know you have experienced, Elisa, from our process, is an understanding that the plans I have thought are right for me in my next step, and the vision I have of how things are going to unfold is now completely different. It's like everything is transformed, and I'm beginning to realize I just have to be with myself in the moment and just not have any preconceived ideas. There are steps to be taken sometimes, and other times I go to take a step and it's like, no, I just can't do that anymore. That is not going to work now. So I'm understanding that my mission, my vision is changing, and I'm getting much more clarity.
Yes, it's almost magnified, because there have been, things that you've put into place that logically would never have been put on the schedule. And yet you say, this is what I'm told to do. So it doesn't make any sense third dimensionally, but it's what I'm told to do. And as it unfolds in the moment, it turns out to be exactly the right thing to have done. And that's, you've always lived that way, and I have as well, but it's accelerated to another level.
I absolutely feel like we've gone from one way of looking at things to a totally new vision and way of looking at things. And I think that's what you're going to be able to expect with this new frequency change, this multidimensional frequency change that's going to move through all the grid lines. It's a changing of state of being, of consciousness, where you might feel you're in a really good place here, and then all of a sudden you're going to see and understand a very different way of being, even on yet another level. So I feel excited by it. I feel really renewed by it, and yet I'm still very disorientated, but I'm comfortable in that. And I know you have, we've both kind of settled into our new state of being at this time. And guess what? There's more coming.
Yes, there's more coming.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, we've worked for years with building our connection to our heart, to coming into the home space for our guidance. And it feels like this is manifesting now to our life, and because what's taking place doesn't make any sense for the ego mind. It just isn't logical on another level, and yet you can feel the truth of it and the clarity in your heart, and that's how we're being asked to move forward.
You know, what else I am feeling is a huge relief inside myself, that I have moved and aligned to a new level of truth within me. And it's pure and it's beautiful, and it's simple, as long as you don't fight the ego. because it's like the ego will have its responses. It needs love and compassion. And I feel this energy is just keeping me incredibly lined up to where I need to be. And it feels really comforting to me.
Yes, and this change in the grid lines was always meant to happen at this time.
Well, it's happening, and this segues us into the next step. Yes, the third week in December, we've got these multi-dimensional activations through the grid lines, and they're going to play a very different role, creating this shift. And then going into the very end of December and into January, we have what the Pleiadians call these series of templates. Now, these are old templates that have been on the earth plane for lifetimes. Their role was to keep us in a third dimensional illusion experience so that we could have our full human play out of being in separation. Well, at the end of December, these templates are going to dissolve. And new templates are going to be birthed here on the earth plane that are going to really propel us into a state of being beyond the third dimension, anchoring and stabilizing those of us that are ready into a very strong fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional experience of ourselves, so that we will begin to operate in a very different way now at this time. It'll lead us back to enlightenment, back to the home space, back into a more authentic part of ourselves, and stabilize us there. Yeah. So this is strong. This is very strong energy, and the Pleiadians are going to be bringing processes today to support you in being able or enabling you to align to this new template energy. And it's going to create alignments through the cells of your body, almost a metamorphosis to take place through your systems. So to me, it's really, it's compelling, but it's going to be very strong.
Yes. It's what I feel around it is like there's been this framework in place keeping us in that illusion of struggle and fear and lack, not being enough. And with the Christed energy that's come onto the planet, bringing that self-resurrection energy, that self-acceptance, and that's what it all really comes down to, is that acceptance of the self. Mm-hmm. And so it's all segueing, and we're being incredibly supported to move into, as Christine said, our enlightenment with our humanness, very much a part of that.
It's certainly an incredibly sacred time, a sacred event. So, we've each one of us has had our journey on this path. I mean, we've all had our own unique journeys, and they've been intense. You can't make one more than the other. We all have our own stories, our own unique individual experiences of our humanness, of our separation, of suffering. And now we have, for many of us, and this is those of us who are ready, we are now coming to a pathway, a new lit pathway for ourselves of being received back, to realign to the universal community, to take our places more fully within that universal community, to be part of the universal team for the transition of humanity on our earth plane. And many of us have said yes to claiming our places here, to playing out our role as part of our destiny. And this step, these new templates anchoring, are for those of us who are the way showers, who are forging the paths. So I want to just open up and just witness every one of us here who are ready to start working very, very consciously with the universal community, with the Pleiadians. And so we'll go to our next step of that.
Yes. Oh, and it's a part of that, what you talked about is the receivership, and that was transmitted with that Christed energy. Us receiving these the support that's coming through for our awakening, but also receiving ourselves that we're here, that we have a role to play, and that we're being really incredibly and supported in taking this next step.
It's about each one of us, those who are awake, who are ready, truly claiming our full role, our full places. And we are needed, each one of us, because we each carry that unique frequency of our divine selves. So we're being received strongly by the universal community and the Pleiadians and all the light beings at this time with this new template energy anchoring. And we're only a few weeks away from that. Yeah. So that's very exciting.
And what's exciting, Christine, is we've all said yes to this. And, and we're consciously moving through these processes that are taking place on the earth. And in order for the day when everybody here just wakes up, it's like they just wake up from the dream, and we've been moving and taking our steps consciously through conscious choice to coming into this awakening, for others to just be able to move into it from one moment to the next.
Yeah, moving back to their natural state of being. So I think another piece, a very important piece of the Pleiadians' message right now, is that their role is changing. Their role, they're being actually called by the universal community to change their role now with us and change their focus from, a lot of their focus was on really helping anchor a lot of the dimensional grids on the earth plane to really assist in the whole energetic dimensional changes on the planet. And now their whole focus is being asked to be changed, as that they're going to direct their focus towards us as individuals, and to come in and help us as individuals, who are those of us who are ready anyway, to claim our place more completely and to take a more complete role within the collective consciousness of the universe. And so they're almost like acting as mentors for many of us as we go through this incredible dimensional shift within ourselves. And they're also going to be assisting in adjusting that metamorphosis that's taking place within us from these new templates that are going to be anchoring, because we're going to go through a very deep transformation of the electrical aspect of our systems.
That's is their role changing because we're able to open up to them now?
Well, it's two parts. It's destiny. It's the time for that. That's why the new templates are anchoring, so that we can really almost be propelled into taking our place, or being conscious of who we are within that fifth, sixth, seventh dimensional aspect. And so then we can remember, and by remembering we can go and meet our obligations, our mission. And part of that, a big part of that, is rejoining the universal community and remembering that we have made pre-agreements with the Pleiadians and inviting them in to support us at this time to be, and the word keeps coming, mentors. Yes, we are all on an equal footing when we're not in our third dimensional state of humanness. And so we need to move forward and allow them to mentor us back into a place, an authentic place of our aspect of the collective consciousness, that God consciousness, and at the same time guide us and support us in almost slowly re-entering that consciousness, that state.
It feels almost like a perfect timing, because we're able to receive that mentoring.
Yes, we are, and you're right about that, Elisa. It's like with the anchoring of the templates, we will return back to a certain state of being, and we do need help with that. We
Yeah.
do need help with the energetic changes to our system. And then we need help how to navigate ourselves and realign ourselves back to that collective group consciousness and learn the pieces that enable us to come back into the universal community and work within that community as a group member.
Yes, I can feel the transition of that. You know, when we're deep in our humanness with the ego controlling things, you know, there's that I know everything, and that stand of needing to be right or needing to know, and
needing to understand is huge.
Needing to understand. And when that shifts into coming from your heart, that home space, there's almost a humbleness that comes
Yes.
in where you can open up to receive that guidance and that support and that mentoring that's going to be so essential and really make this whole journey a lot easier.
And moving into just a simple state of being.
Yes.
And that just shifts away all the debris, all the clutter of that third dimension. And I'm led to believe that the new templates it will anchor will clear the clutter and really streamline many of us who are ready to be streamlined right back into that. And the mentoring process is almost like the Pleiadians coming and standing beside us and supporting us in fully receiving that which is ours.
Yes.
It's engaging with us on an equal footing and just almost showing us the different dimensional states and reminding us how to get there. It's simply put,
Yes,
I think.
I think so. Beautifully
Yeah.
put. It feels almost like we're entering into a fellowship of.
It's a brotherhood. The
Yes.
Pleiadians speak of it. I'm glad you said fellowship, Elise, because it reminded me they were talking about it being that we will return back to the brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings a lot of emotion up for me, and I wonder how many for you out there, because it's like we've been waiting for this step. So I think it's very, very beautiful.
Very
time.
poignant time. And in that beingness, which you talked about earlier, that's where that creation element is, in the moment of being, that all that possibilities exist. And we've been in that illusion where doing is the requirement, and
And we ask for that experience.
Yes.
And then the next step of this is, yes, we will evolve into our roles, and then we also are still having our human experience, changing the relationship with our humanness, and learning how to navigate ourselves within both realms.
Yeah.
But this realm is going to change dramatically, so the gap won't be that significant up to a certain point. But we're remembering we are still here to have our human experience, but a different dimensional aspect of relationship with ourselves. And we've talked about that. Well, the Pleiadians have talked about that many times.
Yes, yes. So are we, the transmissions today?
We have powerful transmissions, and there are two. One is to support you. We will be working through the Pleiadian communication portal to support you aligning through that portal and reaching out, confirming your connection and assistance by the Pleiadians. Now, this is important because it will recalibrate a lot of your cells and support you in the moments you need the Pleiadians. They then can come forward and be your mentor as they need to be, or play a role, whatever role has been predestined or pre-agreed to by you with the Pleiadians at this time. And then we have a second transmission that aligns you to the communication portal, which is right here in Grand Marais, and allows you to transform a lot of the energies in your cells in readiness to be able to work with the changing frequencies of the dimensional grid lines, and also much more easily flow with these new templates that will be anchoring on the earth plane later in the month and through January. So
excellent. Christine, it feels like it's all just a natural unfoldment, but is there anything more that anyone out there can do other than just consciously committing to being in the moment, working with these transmissions as they feel called to? Is there any other words or messages from the Pleiadians for them at this time?
I think the main message that comes through from the Pleiadians at this time is that we need to solidly claim our place, that we have said yes to being here at this time, that we open up and commit fully to being in the moment and to being here for ourselves, because that's all we can do to take these next steps forward, and to keep letting go. And that's enough.
Good.
And that each one of you is enough right now, just as you are in this moment in time. So be it.
So be it.
So I am ready, I don't know about you, to begin the transmission. This first level of the transmission is about you moving into the Pleiadian communication portal and allowing a transformation, a metamorphosis to take place through the cells of your body. So you can more easily align with this new frequency change of the grid lines on the earth plane, and that you can much more easily work with the new birth templates that will be coming onto the earth plane late December and then moving into January. So just taking a breath and letting go. And what I want you to do is bring the palms of your hands together and just rest them gently up against the heart space, so that physically you're just resting those palms of your hands gently against your chest. You're going to bring your awareness to both palms of your hands and simply take a breath and let go into that energetic connection. That's it. Just breathe and let go. Feel the connection to your body on the chair, your feet on the ground. And just breathe and let go and bring your awareness deeper into both palms of your hands. That's it. And bring your awareness into both palms of your hands. And let go. Ashapta Inea. That's great. Take one more breath now and letting go. That's it. Now very gently you're going to release the palms of your hands and bring your awareness right into the space between both palms. That's it. Bring your awareness into the opening here. It's like an opening of a doorway of light. I want you to bring your awareness into the doorway and just take a conscious breath like a soft wind right into that doorway of light that's opening up, whether you see, sense, or feel it. That's it. Let your body move if it needs to. That's okay. Now bring your awareness deeper into that doorway of light and just bring the expanded sound E, listening to my sound. That's it. Let that sound go right into the doorway of light and feel yourself moving into that light. 3 sounds of E now, right into the space. Take a breath and let go. Feel yourself in that space. Now, with the energy of that space, you're going to bring your awareness to the spinning form of the Pleiadian communication portal on the screen. Allow your awareness to come into that spinning form. That's it. And what I want you to do is, as you open into that spinning form, you're keeping your hands open, but you're bringing your awareness into the spinning form, and just allow the initiation of these sounds as you go deeper into the energy of the Pleiadian communication portal. Ashata ine a ashe o. Heke o yata ine I ashe om ashe om ashe o. That's it. Stay with the communication portal movement. Breathe and let go. Keep letting go as you allow the sounds to adjust your energy through your cells and your energetic field. Eata ine a. Ashe om dai I. Ashe om. Ashe o. Now take a breath, and I want you to bring your awareness out of the communication portal and bring it back into the space that you're still holding between your hands. Allow all of your awareness to come back from that portal and bring it all the way back into the space between the hands. That's it. Breathe and let go into the space. Open your awareness, let go, and feel how that doorway of light within the space is opening even more completely around you. That's it. Now bring in the sound E, that expanded E. Just listen to the sound. That's it. You're going to bring that sound, 3 E's, right into the space between your hands, however or wherever you find yourself. That's it. Now open your awareness more fully in the space between the hands. Breathe and let go. Keep letting go and aligning to the new energies as they flow through you from this space. Take one more breath and let go. Ashata ine a ashe o. That's great. Now you're going to see once more on the screen that spinning Pleiadian communication portal. Just keep your hands open, but bring your awareness from the space you find yourself directly back into the multidimensional energy of the communication portal. And as you do that, just take in my sounds. Yo, yo. That's it. Breathe and let go deeper into the communication portal energy. Allow the initiation through you by just letting go. Hashata ine a. Shata ine a she'o. Now very gently move out of the communication portal and bring your awareness back to the space between your hands. That's it. Open your awareness and feel yourself being received within this multidimensional space that's opening up between the hands. That's it. Take a breath, let go. Now take another breath and just let go into the space. That's it. Now I want you to bring in the sound. Ashata-i. That's it. Ashata-i. Right into the space between your hands. And feel yourself expanding and opening into another dimensional space. It's like every cell in your body is aligning to this space. Take one more breath and let go. Ashata-i. That's it. Breathe. And let go. And the letting go aligns you deeper to the multidimensional birthing of this space, and that energy is flowing through every cell in your body and through your energetic field. That's right. Now, you're going to bring your awareness from the space between your hands right back into the communication portal. Now just let go into the movement. Breathe and let go into the movement. That's it. Ha! And allow your sounds through the communication portal movement. Feel how the movement is taking you, is expanding you dimensionally into a new dimensional setting within you. Open your awareness into the light that's being created by the movement. You may see, sense, or feel it, but open your awareness, breathe, and let go right into that movement. Eshata inea. That's it. Take one more breath and let go. That's it. I can feel the portals on the land expanding through the form. I want you to open your awareness and breathe and let go deeper into the form, which aligns you deeper to that sacred triangular vortex energy from the portals on the land here. That's it. Now open your awareness. Take one more breath. That's it. Now bring in one sound, that expanded E, right where you find yourself. And open your awareness. Feel yourself transported through the energies of the communication portal, and every cell in your body is being infused by an aspect of that sacred vortex. Just breathe and let go. Take another breath and let go now. Ashata-i. That's it. Open up those words through you. Ashata-i. That's going to create an anchoring of that expanded multidimensional energy through every aspect of your being. You're doing great. Just take one more breath now and let go. And let go. Just keep letting go into the movement. Ashata inea. That's it. Now very gently you're going to breathe and let go and start moving your awareness all the way back between the space between both your hands where you're sitting. You're letting go of the portal and letting go gently until you feel all of your awareness right back into the space between your hands. Now take one more breath and let go. And one more breath and let go. Ashata inea. Ashe om. Ashe o. And then slowly bringing both your palms back to connect. Watching me here. And my palms come back where both palms are resting once more against the heart space. Bring all of your awareness to both palms and feel a sacred alignment of energy running right through your cells. It's as though this alignment, as you bring your awareness to your palms of your hands in this prayer position, flow through every cell in this vehicle and out through your energetic field. That's it. Breathe and letting go, feeling your connection with your feet on the ground, your body on the chair. You're waiting for a strong anchoring right through your system. Don't rush this process. Take one more breath and letting go, claiming this expanded alignment of energy through you. And this is going to get you ready for the second transmission when you're working with the Pleiadians, which will be in a short time. Just remember to breathe and let go. Allow your body to move. Have water before you move into that second transmission. Okay, everybody, so we're ready to go into the transmission. Now, this first transmission is to align you into the communication portal and beginning to open into the energy of the communication portal and allowing yourself to align to the Pleiadian energies. Now, what it's going to do as we work into that space is you're going to begin to align your consciousness into the alignment of the consciousness of the Pleiadians. And you're just going to breathe and let go as you do that. So let's bring first of all, our hands to the heart space. And I want you to feel the warmth and the pressure of your hands on your heart space. Bring your awareness into that and take a breath and just let go. Ashata inea. That's it. Allowing your awareness to feel the physical hands on your body. Be aware of your feet on the ground, your body on the chair. And then just bring your awareness there and take a breath. And feel the hands on your heart and allow your awareness just to come into the heart space, which is the whole chest area. And you're just going to begin to align into that. You're going to use a breath, a conscious breath, which is in and out the mouth. And you're going to bring that breath right into the space where you're touching in the hands, with your hands on the chest. So taking a breath now. And there may be a sound that just wants to come, but all your awareness is where your hands are connected to your chest. And then you use that conscious breath and place that breath into your chest like a soft wind. Ashata inea. Ashe om da inei. Ashe om. Ashe o. That's it. Take a breath and let go. Ashata inea. That's it. Now bring your awareness deep into the heart space. And open your awareness through the heart space. And then breathe and let go. Ashata inei. That's it. Feeling your connection to the heart space. Letting your body move if you need to. Breathing and letting go. Ashata i. That's it. Now feel your connection to the heart. Your heart. Breathing and letting go. That's it. As you hold your heart, I want you to bring your awareness now into the spinning energy of the Pleiadian communication portal. And it's on the screen, so let yourself just bring your awareness into the portal, the energy of the portal. And just open your awareness through the energy of the portal, that moving portal. And then breathe and let go and feel yourself being expanded deeply into the energy of the portal itself. That's it. Take a breath and let go. Ashata i. And take another breath. Ashata inea. That's it. Just bringing your awareness deeper into the movement of the portal. Now you're going to bring in a sound. Listen to the sound. Anda-e. Anda-e, right into the movement of the portal. And this is going to begin to align you to the Pleiadian consciousness. Just open your awareness now right into the portal as you hold your heart. And bring in that sound 3 times right into the communication portal. Anda-e. 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 Now allow yourself to open into the energetic space, almost as though you're moving into a chamber of light within the communication portal. Feel yourself being received by the Pleiadian energies. You may see, sense, or feel them, but it's like a circle of light that you're being asked to step into while you align to the Pleiadian energies. Open your awareness into that circle of light and feel yourself being received. As you're being received, I want you to breathe and let go into the space wherever you find yourself, and just claim your place there within that circle of light. Claim your place within the circle, claim your place within this earth plane, claim your mission, your destiny with the Pleiadian energies, and invite them consciously to be part of your next aspect of your journey. As when these new templates begin to anchor through the earth plane. Activate that pre-agreement by just opening your awareness through the circle of light and feel yourself being received by the Pleiadian consciousness and drawn in deeper within this circle of light. Now take one more breath and letting go. That's it. Now take another breath and let go into the energy and open your awareness a little more and align to that collective energy. That's it. Giving your permission to allow them to support you and mentor you in your next alliance, your next step. That's it. Now open your awareness, breathe and let go. That's it. Now allow these sounds just to open you more into the alliance with the Pleiadian energy. Kyo, Kyoto, Now take another breath and let go within that chamber of light, within the communication portal. That's it, just letting go, allowing everything to fall away in this moment of time. And feel yourself being received, almost birthed by this source of light that is expanding within the circle where you find yourself. It's like the Pleiadian energies are around you and you are in the very center of the circle. And they are transmitting this light, this powerful light through your system, through your cells, to support you in the coming month of December and January with the transformation of the frequencies and the birthing of these new templates that are anchoring onto the planet. That's it, and there's a sacred alignment taking place between them and you so that they can come and work with you and assist you in this next step. That's it. Now take one more breath and letting go, and then bringing your awareness back to both your hands that are connected to the heart space. That's it. Now that's it. Now you bring your awareness right back to your place in the heart. That's it. Take a breath, letting go, That's it. Now watching my hands, the palms of my hands, bring your palms out just like mine. Bring your awareness into both sets of your palms, right into the center of both palms. And open your awareness and take a breath and let go. That's it. And bring the palms of your hands together like a prayer position. That's it. Bringing your awareness into both palms of your hands. That's it. Ashata I. Ashe Om Dai I Ne A. That's it. Bring your awareness to both the palms of your hands as they connect. And take a breath like a soft wind right into both palms of your hands. It's aligning that source of light from the Pleiadians right through you. It's like a line of light anchoring right through the center of your being. Breathing and feeling this anchoring like roots of a tree down into the earth. That's it. That's good. You've got the whole energy of the Pleiadians opening and aligning through you. Ashata ine a. Ashe om dai ine I. Ashe om. Ashe o. Ashe o. So be it. Well, that was very powerful transmissions. And I know the design of these is just so deeply within me of what the Pleiadians are talking about is that, this very pure alignment that you've been given by them, a gift, so that you, through conscious choice, can claim the moments, the sacred moments of this time, and then work with them through and into the new year, because it is essential, if that is your commitment, to align to the new templates and to be part of your natural unfoldment process of this time. So I just want to acknowledge each one of you and all that you are in this moment. So be it.
So be it. And thank you. And I really am grateful to the Pleiadians, to you for channeling through those pure initiations for each one of us to be able to move forward into the new years, into our awakening. And I'm very grateful that we're able to bring this broadcast from Grand Marais and the energies here and begin to share some of us with you in a different way.
It makes me emotional, and I know that all our transmissions will be from this place from now on, because things have changed and we are all changing.
Yes.
And we really need to celebrate and have a lot of gratitude.
Yeah.
And for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And for all the sacred beings that are supporting us here and you where you are. So Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
So be it.